Hey everybody, Japman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 12th real grade, the MSN04 Sazabi. I give you, so far, the biggest real grade to date. This thing is huge, giant box, much bigger than any other real grade released to date. Let's have a look and see what we got. Now, this thing is a real grade, but it's more than anything a pimped out high grade. There's no real grade frame. There is a frame, and a big one, you can see off all these plates. It's almost like a scaled down master grade. Or, like I said, a pimped out high grade. Take your pick. And you see, just like a master grade, you build the frame, and then you build the armor around it. Certain parts don't have a full frame, or you have a partial, but for the most part, that has a full frame. Like I said, scaled down master grade is probably a better description of this thing. But it is a real fun to build. It's got a really neat frame to it. Everything pops and moves and gets out of the way. It's got plenty of poseability. You can do all sorts of neat things with this leg here. You know, foot moving forward, the toes, the ankles, everything moves, and it gets you a lot of poseability, despite the fact that it has all this stuff on it. Now, they do have some real grade style parts. Not many, but they do. For the waist here, it has this hard plastic with this soft plastic stuff already on there. That just comes off a tree. I have no earthly idea how that works. It's almost as if they assembled it and then put it on a tree after they assembled it. Heck, maybe that's exactly what they did. Built up the frame around it. The way that waist works, it makes posing those pieces a little awkward, and the side skirts will fall off occasionally. Not the end of the world, but it happens. Big bat skirt armor, that opens up. There's other places, like on the arms and on the legs, little panels will open up for better access. In a couple of cases, more accessibility, or more posability, rather. I do like they have silver stickers peeking through here and there to keep up with that real grade theme. They also have this for the shoulder joint, or pardon me, the elbow joint, like a hard plastic for the elbow, and then the joint is a soft plastic. Like I said, how they got that on a tree, I don't know, but they did. But on the shoulders, I like how it always has these clamps here, and they always tend to fall down on bigger kits. Nope, not here. Put them up, it'll stay there forever. So you can get lots of posability out of that, and lots of different looks. And it still has that real grade feel with slightly two different colors. Honestly, at a distance, you wouldn't even notice it. But if you look closely, you can see, okay, that's a little bit lighter red than that red. Put the head on. Gorgeous head sculpts. See that green eye in there. Yeah. Yeah. Sazabi's always a cool looking kid. To my shock, the funnels actually open up. And the way you build these little funnels, all 6 of them, is really kind of genius. Just the way everything slides together and pops together. It's a little tricky to figure out the first time you do it, but as soon as you do one, you're like, oh, that's a neat idea. That's cool. And then rinse, repeat for the other 5. Accessories, you get the standard, you get the beam axe, the shield, beam rifle, 2 beam sabers, and all the beam accessories, and they're still green. The gun, I like the little red pieces poking through. I like the silver on the bottom. The ammo pack you can remove, and it wants to fall out all the time. I eventually just took a little sticky tack and stuck it in there because it falls out if you're looking at it wrong. You can move the shotgun shell. I got an action base for this guy. This is the new 144th action base. The way this works, it has a couple of pins, one on the bottom and one at the top, and then these little teeth in the middle. The pins hold it in place, and as long as they're locked in place, it's never moving. But you see the swing arm just moves up and down. You use these things in the middle, either a long or a short, to get him up in the air. And that little block hooks into the teeth. Super strong connection right into the back, right on the back skirt armor, almost kind of a back middle section. It's kind of weird, but it locks into place. He's never coming off that thing. The only thing I worry about is that little block popping out of the teeth. But so far it hasn't happened. But I got a Sazabi in the air. They keep saying you can do this with the Master Grade, but I'm too scared to do it. Beam rifle. Like I said, it has a bracket hand. Put them in there, no problem. You can see the decals are on there now. Lots of pinstriping, lots of label decals. I like the silver decals. I like the fact that it gives you bonus decals. I'm always in favor of that. Decals are really, really good on this kit. Beam effect parts on the B-Max. Hooks in to the hand. No problem. Never going to drop it. Rock solid connection. A little awkward to pose with just because the wrists are tight, but you can still do a lot of great poses. On Minor Grape, the beam sabers do not fit into the forearm. You can take the top of the beam saber off and hook it in there, but the whole beam saber will not fit. I know I'm being picky, but still. Size them up compared to the Master Grade Sazabi Verka. Yeah. One of the prevailing questions was, the real grade better than this Master Grade? And no. There are certain things it does a little bit better. Obviously, it's a better poser. You can get it in the air. You can do more things. I actually like the decals a little bit better on the real grade. But at the end of the day, the Sazabi Verka Master Grade is still a Master Grade Kit of the Year award winner. This is still really good. This has a great look to it. Great accessories. Great decals. It's the best posing Sazabi I've ever seen. I'll say that, because you can get this thing in the air and get all sorts of poses. No problem. It doesn't weigh much at all. Even though it's a big real grade, it still doesn't weigh that much. So, really, really good Sazabi kit. If you always wanted a Sazabi poser, the other Sazabi kits are decent posers. This is a really good poser. And it looks really good. And the decals are awesome. And I like the accessories. Thumbs up from me. Really good kit. One of the best real grade kits I've built to date. If you like real grades, get this. If you like Char kits, get this. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, please ask them. I will answer them as best as I can. And please stay tuned for more. I always got more reviews coming. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. Be honest, you were making the sound too. Yes, even you.